Hi guys, welcome to Aston Martin Manila. This is JT.R. Raro. I'm your Aston Martin sales executive. So in this episode, we're going to take you on a tour on this Aston Martin Vantage. So here at the front, we have this huge grille. And as you can see, this line, we call this S-curve. And all Aston Martin, since the DB5, this is very well known for its iconic grille. So this is designed for Aston Martin. It's very big because they wanted to look like a Predator. So here we have the LED headlights. It looks like squinting, like it's ready to attack because this car is designed to be a Predator. So here at the front, we have this 20-inch forged wheels. The forged wheels is wrapped in Pirelli P0. The size of this one is 255/40 ZR20. And the brakes, we have a 6-spot caliper made by Brembo. So we have the side grille here. The side grille is designed and engineered to diffuse all of the air that's been building up in the wheel arch. And of course, to increase downforce, lessen the air that's building under the car. We have here the huge side skirt of Aston Martin. So as you can see from the older model, the older model is quite a bit tamed. For this one, they made it very aggressive. We have here the side mirror of Aston Martin. The side mirror is designed to be like a wing because of the logo of Aston Martin. And also, it is used as an aerodynamic feature. You can see this on DB11, DBS Superleggera, and also the Aston Martin Vulcan. So the tires is a 295/35 ZR20 at the back. And we have the brake lights here. The brake lights is very simple, but it is one of the few key designs of Aston Martin is the wing. You can see at the brake lights, it serves as the brake light, clearance light, and the signal light. Then when you brake the car, this one lights up. Then we move to the bottom. This is the diffuser. So the diffuser is designed very aggressively. Actually, it's very aggressive for a production car. It has a winglet design. It's 4 winglets that's stuck at the bottom. Then we have here the tailpipes. We also have this honeycomb design that you rarely see on some cars. So it's some of the few things that Aston Martin designs. We're now at the interior of the car. I'm going to discuss you the other features that's very striking to me. So first of all, we have this square steering wheel. As you can see, there's a lot of buttons that you can see, but it's very easy to use. So we have here the home button, we have here the back button, the mute and unmute, and also the answer and reject buttons. So we have here the roller selector. So when you're driving fast or you don't want to be disturbed while driving, you could choose some of the options here. So the LED screen on this gauge shows you the other options. And we have here the volume of the infotainment system. We have the paddle shifters. It's quite longer than the normal DB11, and it is electronically controlled. The telescopic adjustment of the steering wheel. For the LED gauge, it's 3-part gauge. So the beauty of this one is, even though it's not analog, just like the normal cars that we used to drive, with this one, it changes appearance when you're driving. So when you're on sport mode, it's a different gauge. When you're on Sport Plus and track, it's a lot more aggressive. You could see the red line easier, and also all of the temperatures you can see on these gauges. So here we have the infotainment system. You might be dazed with this design of the buttons, but don't get yourself be confused. It's very easy to use. Actually, when you drive this car for 2 days, you could drive the car without looking at these buttons right here, but still memorize all of this. So here, it's genuine crystal buttons. It's a standard of Aston Martin. So we have the park, reverse, neutral, and drive, and we have here the start-stop of the engine. Then one of the few features that I like of this car is the 360 view camera. It's a bird's eye view. Then you could also choose all of the views that you want for the camera. Also for the navigation for this car, I like this one because it's always updated, and whenever you update your car to the service center, it also updates the whole system. So we have a 16-way memory seat here, so we could adjust it in all different ways that we want to. So this is for the front, the back, and to move the inclination of this one is for this one. Then For the bolster, we have this one also. You just have to press this one up or press this one down for the setting. It's fairly easy to use, guys. So in order to start the car, you have to press on the brakes. You'll see the start-stop button turn into red. There's two modes to start this car. First is the loud start. You have to press it just 1 second. It's gonna be loud when you start it, but when you want it to silent start, you have to press it long, like 3 seconds. So I'll give you the loud start. So that's the loud start. So for this one, we have 3 modes for the engine. It's the Sport, Sport Plus, and Track. So for the Sport, it's more of a Grand Tourer everyday drive. When you're in traffic or you just want to have a fun drive, you just put it on Sport. Then if you want to go on Sport Plus, it's more of the engine's more aggressive, but the transmission is still tamed, okay? But when you go Sport Plus, when you're on 5th gear, then you go 4th, 3rd, when you go 2 gears lower, the transmission will stick to its engine speed. So now, we're on Sport. We're going Sport Plus. As you can hear, the engine is a lot louder and the gauges changed. Then when we go Sport Plus, the gauges turns into red. As you can see, the RPM changed. So I'll give you a rev for this car. I'll let you hear how loud it could be. Then of course, if there's an engine mode, it's different and separate with the suspension mode. So we have the Sport, Sport Plus, and Track mode also for the suspension. So here's the trunk of the Aston Martin Vantage. There's 2 ways to open this one. The first one is when you're from the inside, you just press the button, it opens up for you. But the second one, when you're from outside and you want to take in your groceries, you have your keys with you. You just have to long press this one. It's gonna open up. So as you can see, it's a one whole hatch for this one, okay? So we have the Aston Martin umbrella right here. And we also have this cover. We have this divider. You could close it, you could open it. So most of the questions that Aston Martin users ask is, can we put a golf bag here? Yes, definitely. As long as you remove your striker, you put it slantways, you could put a lot of luggage here. So when you're going out, where you're going cross country or what, it's a good car to use. Guys, thank you for being with me here at Aston Martin Manila. If you have any questions, just feel free to hit me up on my details below, and please subscribe to this one. And again, this is JT.R as your sales executive of Aston Martin Manila. Thanks, guys.